How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 shootout commentary. And yes, I've been reading your comments. You guys want me to use the Minnesota Wild, the comeback kid, Minnesota Wild. And you know what? Sure, we'll do it. Just for Devin Dubnyk, man, DUBEY. So I want to talk about the Minnesota Wild right now. They've had an unbelievable comeback season. Remember, just like a month or 2 months ago, they were talking about Mikey O maybe getting fired after that tantrum that they caught on camera during practice, right? But no longer. He's looking like a Jack Adams contender now with how he turned this team around. 37, 23, and 7 for 81 points. And now they have the first wild card spot. So, you know, they're not guaranteed to make the playoffs just yet, but there is a little bit of gap space that they've earned with this amazing run that they've gone on, right? So they're only 3 points back of Chicago. And, you know, again, 1 second. Koivu, Pominville, Devin Dubnyk. Only 81 with the new roster update? Come on now, EA. He deserves a little bit better than that. If Jonathan Bernier and James Reimer were like 85s, what the hell? All right, but whatever. They're only 3 points back of Chicago now, so they actually might be able to clinch a divisional playoff spot. Going back again a month or two, the Central Division was supposedly already written in stone with Nashville, St. Louis, and Chicago, right? But they're only 3 points back, and Chicago lost Kane, right? So, I don't know. I think the momentum goes to Minnesota. They might be able to catch Chicago, and that's going to be interesting because, you know, I know they're 8-2-0 in their last 10 games, but they need to keep winning. They can't think that they're already in the playoffs because Winnipeg, LA, San Jose, they're all fighting for their playoff lives, right? So the final stretch in the Western Conference, it's going to be fantastic this year. So we'll talk a little bit about Devin Dubnyk after the shootout here. Here we go. Mikko Koivu. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Nice little backhand. Oh, baby. Ah! His poke just got it. All right, so we're going up against the flying poke checker Runer. Fine. Oh, he just got it. I thought I was going to be able to dangle around him. All right, fair enough. All right, Dubnyk, show him what's good. This guy does a flying poke check to me. You know he's expecting it. Got to do a fake. Fake. Yeah, fake. Yeah! And Devin Dubnyk makes the big glove save. Tyler Bozak. Get the hell out of here. Tyler Ballsack, I should call him. All right, here we go. Palm and P. It's Palm and P. There's no way Palm and P messes up. Well, I almost messed up right there. Here we go, Palmanville. Here we go, Palmanville. Here we go. Palmanville! Palmanville! Oh, man, it's almost in! Damn it! How did that not hit the post and just ride in? It was right on the inside of the post. Oh, man, if only I got a little bit more on that. I got the goalie to come off the post. It just didn't work out for me. Damn it, Palm and P. If General Zod was on your team, you would have scored that. You'd have been too afraid to miss and come back to the bench, get your ass whooped. All right, James Van Riemsdyk. What does he think? What do you think he does? Oh, through the legs. Nice. Oh, one-hand windmill. Oh, fake. Fake. No, son. No, son. All right, so we got an interesting shootout right here. I can't be doing simple shots. This guy's doing some fancy-dancy moves. I'll do some fancy-dancy moves myself. All right, Zach Parise, let's go. We're going to do the Balotelli. Hopefully this time I don't mess it up, all right? Hopefully. I messed it up. Oh, my God. Why do I always mess it up? That's 3 times in a row now. Going back to another shootout. I keep on doing that exact same move. Push it out. LB. Damn, you know what? I'm hitting the left stick before I'm hitting the right stick. That's what it is. Oh, man, here he comes. Oh, up and over. Oh, toe driggy. No, oh, my God, I thought he was going back to the forehand. Man, that was so obvious he was going to stay on that side. I really thought right after that he'd come back. Oh, my God, there was way too much space on that side. All right, Kadri, calm down there. Go ahead, you go sleep through another year of practice. Get suspended for 3 games, you goof. What the hell's happening in Toronto? Nazem Kadri. They probably want him out of there now. All right, Thomas Vanek. Let's see what he's got. He's got nifty little mitts. Another right-handed shot. I don't want to mess it up. You know what? I'm doing Balotelli again. I got to do it. This guy's doing flying poke checks. Come on, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. There it is! Oh, my God. What did I say? Finally, I do it this time. I had to think about it. And he does the flying poke check. The regular flying poke check as well. All right, boys. This is not looking good. Devin Dubnyk, can you do what you did in the real life and enable the Minnesota Wild to come back in this shootout? Come on now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's up and over. Oh. I got to do it there. There you go, Tyler Ballsack. Oh, that's Morgan Riley. You're at 44, not 42. Get the hell out of here. Very nice. All right, so I got to get a goal here, though. Got to get a goal. What do you think he does? Think he does a flying poke check? I think I could do the Patrick Kane move and make him miss by a mile. Yeah, Nino Niederreiter. Here we go. Let's go right at him, Niederreiter. Here we go. Shh. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. There you go. I could call it. I could see it in his head. He wanted to make a fantastic move there to save it. Just put on the brakes like Patrick Kane. All right, so I just got to make a save here. If I can make a save, we got this. Fake flying poke check. It'll work. All right, fake flying poke check. Well, come on, son. I know you're thinking about it. Fake flying poke check. Got to do it. Got to do it. Fake. No, no, no! Oh, Devin Dubnyk, we're back in it, boys. Phil Kessel. No, son, I got him to deke way too far out. Oh, there was space right there. But Dubnyk throws out that glove. All right, so we're right back in it. All right, come on now. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Now, I don't want to do the backhand move. Yes, let's go to the forehand. Sean Bergenheim. All right, the newest Minnesota Wild. Well, maybe not the newest. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Watch this. Bingo! Bongo! Bango! Oh, man, what a move. Joffrey Lupul's move. I was trying that one the first time, but he got the flying poke check. That time he didn't. Little shift in direction. Boom. That's all she wrote. All right, boys. Devin Dubnyk. He's giving the team the chance to get back in it. Will he win it for Minnesota? Will he win it? No! And the Toronto Maple Leafs, they can't solve Devin Dubnyk, and the Minnesota Wild come back. Oh, my God. Just like in real life, man. All you got to do is put the team on this guy's shoulders, and for some reason, he can get it done. So, I want to talk about Devin Dubnyk a little bit here, all right? Again, we're talking about the playoff race that the Minnesota Wild are in, and, you know, Dubnyk has been the key to the Wild's turnaround. He was playing good for Arizona earlier on in the year, right? But they traded him away because I guess Arizona's going for the Connor McDavid sweepstakes. Anyone who is, you know, allowing the team to get W's, they wanted to trade him away. So it was a great pickup for the Minnesota Wild because that's one thing that they need on their team. They got the superstar defenseman in Suter. They got superstar wingers, all right, Parise, Vanek, I guess. But they need that goaltender. They've been going through goaltenders in the last few years like crazy. So if Devin Dubnyk is now their official starter, they got a 28-year-old goaltender who was drafted in the first round not a few years ago. I forget what year the draft was. He's 28 years old, so maybe like 9-10 years ago or something like that, right? But he was a former first-round pick as a goaltender. So at one point in his career, there was a coach or a scout or somebody who saw potential in him. And now that he's 28 years old, he's in his prime, right? So I think it's not that surprising to see him doing good. The guy was playing on the Edmonton Oilers, for God's sakes. Doesn't matter how good a goaltender is. You play on a team that doesn't play good defensively, you're going to allow shit. Now he's on a team that does play good structured hockey, good defensive hockey, and he's actually, you know, living up to his potential. So, again, I don't think it's that surprising. And when you look at the Minnesota Wild, you know, I really think that they can make some noise in the playoffs this year. If they get in, which, I mean, they're playing like they're going to get in, but if they get in, they really can. They're 10th for goals in the NHL. They're 10th for goals against. They're 10th for 5-on-5, so they can get it done. And also, the passing on your power play is fantastic. I mean, I was watching the highlights from the last game between New Jersey and Minnesota, and the amount of puck movement that I saw on the power play, it was top-notch. It really was, and that comes from all the superstars that I'm talking about. You have guys who are fantastic in those power play set positions, right? So you put the puck on the stick of a Parise or a Vanek or a Suter or a Pominville, right? You can get offense, and now that you have a hot goaltender and with good defensive players as well, man, you might have everything you need to go deep in the playoffs. And they, in my opinion, are a dangerous dark horse team for the playoffs if they can catch Chicago. If they can catch Chicago, then they go up against St. Louis in the first round if the playoffs were to start today, right? And St. Louis, they really haven't proven much in the playoffs in the last, 5 years. I know they got a good regular season team, right? But they've been beaten in the playoffs, so I think Minnesota can beat St. Louis in the playoffs in round number 1, and it wouldn't be an upset. Minnesota, again, has plenty of veterans like Koivu, Parise, Suter, Pominville, Vanek, and now with the hot goalie, at the right time, Minnesota could make some noise, and especially with LA and Chicago maybe not having the types of years that they're used to, Kane being out, you know, you might be able to take Chicago out in the first or second round. LA may falter. They might not even make it into the playoffs, right? This could be a year for the Minnesota Wild to make it to the Final Four. Absolutely, all right? So, Minnesota, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think your team, if they continue to play the way that they've been playing, do you think you can make some noise in the playoffs? I do. And also, the man, here he is right here, Devin Dubnyk. What do you make of his gameplay so far? He's 19-4-1 as a member of the Wild with a save percentage of .937 and a goals against of .167. I mean, if you continue this, the guy had a full season. Those are Vezina Trophy type stats, right? And maybe you can also put him in the category for the Hart as the most valuable player, because without him, the Minnesota Wild, they were not making the playoffs. He comes on the team, and they're right back in it, right? So I want to know, Devin Dubnyk, is he the real deal, or is he just a flash in the pan like you've seen in previous years with goaltenders that you've had, all right? So let me know about your chances in the playoffs, and I'll see you guys in the next one.